an update on the highly anticipated Ralph Wilson Park. That's the $110 million redevelopment of Buffalo's LaSalle Park. And we're now about 7-8 months into construction. With the project now really taking shape, I decided to check in with the team behind this state-of-the-art project to see just how far it's come and what they're focusing on next.
It's going to be like something we have never seen before that we don't have in this region.
It's a massive $110 million project that will take years to complete. But the progress of transforming the former LaSalle Park into the new Ralph Wilson Park is hard to miss.
This is going to be a world-class park.
Katie Campos is executive director of the Ralph Wilson Park Conservancy and showed me some of the work that's been done since construction began in July.
Quite a bit has changed. This is a very complex construction project.
One of the initial focuses has been on the shoreline at the southern end of the park and transforming the former cement seawall into a natural slope designed to stand up to western New York weather.
You'll see the shoreline building up with these armored stones, and the purpose of the armored stones is primarily to protect the park against climate change, rising sea levels, an increased frequency of storms.
To accomplish this, crews are using huge pieces of equipment to strategically place the massive stones to not only shield the park from flooding, but also to create new habitats for fish and wildlife.
They anticipate this being a place where many fish are returning, building their habitat, and will be a great place to fish in a handful of years.
Back across the park is another focus, and that's preparing the ground for the park's new signature pedestrian bridge.
Our hope is that this will be one of the grand entrances of the park.
The new bridge will begin at the foot of Pennsylvania Street and cross the 190, giving the community increased access.
There will be a 30-foot hill on both sides leading up to the bridge, and the bridge will come at an angle, and as you come across the bridge, you'll look out into the expanse of the lake.
Equally interesting is the route the bridge will take to get here. The bridge is being made in Italy and will travel on a barge across the Atlantic Ocean to the St. Lawrence River, then over to Lake Ontario before heading down the Welland Canal, eventually making it to Ralph Wilson Park.
The idea is that it will be welded in place, moved across the park, and then during install, which will probably be late fall, they'll actually have to shut down the highway for about a 12-hour period while they install the bridge. A big step in an effort to create one of the most celebrated public spaces in the country. Whatever you want to do at the park, whether you want to read a book in the quiet by the waterfront, whether you want to attend a concert at the amphitheater, whether you want to sled down the hill, you're going to be able to do that.
Pretty remarkable to see all the progress take shape firsthand. The plan is to have the new Ralph Wilson Park open to the public in stages, starting in late 2025 and into late 2026.